Hello everyone, I'm back. I know it's kind of soon. You probably weren't expecting this after my last 2-year break. And I'm back in less than a week. Wow. So I am going to be reacting to my quick, easy, pain-free home ear piercing video, which I am terrified, but this video it's getting close to 1 million views, which is absolutely insane. We've got 962,600 views apparently, so that is absolutely insane. This is my most viewed video by far, and by far it is probably one of my cringiest videos. I haven't watched this video in years, probably since I reckon 2015, something like that. This video was filmed in 2013 and I am honestly terrified, but I get comments on this video all the time and it is probably, yeah, I'm doing a lot of things wrong in this video, so I am excited to react. So I've got my laptop here and I'm going to put my little screen recording in the corner, and I guess we should just get started. And I should be wearing headphones, I know, but I don't have any working headphones anymore because, well, at the moment, because my dogs have chewed up all of my headphones, so I'm sorry. And if you can hear that noise, that's my dogs. Alright, let's start.
Hi everyone!
Actually, before I start too much, the first thing is the video. Why is this video filmed in portrait instead of landscape? I get comments on this a lot. This is one of the big comments. The reason that I filmed this video portrait was because I was filming on my phone, which was a really old, it was my first ever phone, an old HTC, I think it was 1V, if anyone knows that phone. And when I tried to balance it, so I was in my bathroom at home and I had like this little ledge on our mirror, which I was using to like see my ear to pierce it, and I was balancing my phone, as I used to film on my phone, by the way, my phone as the camera. It wouldn't balance in landscape, so I had to tip it up portrait and like balance it against the mirror, so that's why it's portrait. So this, a bit of context, I was 16 and this is the reason I'm in my school uniform. You can see I've got my jumper, says Caitlin on it. That was my French exchange jumper, because I went on French exchange and we all had a thing. So it's got a koala with holding the Eiffel Tower. Everyone thinks this video was filmed at school. No, it was at my bathroom at home, and I think this wasn't my first time piercing my ear. We'll see, my own ears, but what actually the little gun thing that I'm going to use in this video I had actually bought on another school trip when I think I bought it the year before, or maybe 6 months before, at a chemist, I believe in Spain, and we had actually been piercing each other's ears on school trips. We all bought our own little gun thing, and I had already pierced, a friend had pierced my ears prior to this, and I kept them in for 2 days because I was scared my mum would punish me, because obviously you're not really supposed to pierce your ears on a school trip. So I took it out, I chickened out, and I didn't tell my mum about these piercings. I don't think I ever told her. She just saw them and didn't care. Like, it was no big deal. I never got in trouble for this or anything like that. So my mum is sort of like, it's your own body, do what you want with it. Like, it doesn't affect her really. So yeah, let's see what happens.
So, it's me and I'm back. I'm just checking that the camera's working okay.
That's how I do you now.
I haven't made a video in a long time because I've been super busy, but fun video today. I am going to be piercing here on my ear.
Yeah, so that's my third spot, and that's exactly where it had already been pierced. So already bad idea, already piercing with gun, bad idea. Those little Minnie Mouse earrings I had in my first, so I got in Disneyland when I was in grade 6, so that's so cute. Oh, sorry, I look so young, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I know this. I know you could get a really bad infection and die. I know this. But I have done it before with both these. The exact
So I
same
had done the
method.
second the same
I've
way.
had no problems. They're perfectly fine, and I'm just going to say it was worth the risk. So, of course, I'm taking all the precautions, and everything has been sterilized.
When I say everything has been sterilized, I used hand sanitizer. Merlin! That's my dog squeaking his toy. When I say everything had been sterilized, I had used hand sanitizer to wipe everything down. It said killed 99.9% of germs, so in my head that means it's sterilized. It killed all the germs, it's fine. That is not the way, it's better than nothing, but that's not the way to sterilize things. You need a proper machine to sterilize anything actually properly, but... And I had actually thought about it. I'd wipe down my phone with it as well, so when I touch it, it'll be off my hands. I'm obviously not wearing gloves in this video. I would never do a piercing without gloves. I would never probably do another piercing again. I'm not a professional, and I would never use a gun. Everyone in the comments, don't use a gun. Yes, I also repeat that. Do not use a gun to pierce your ears. Especially don't pierce your ears at home if you are a kid. Don't pierce them even if you're an adult. Don't just do this stuff. Like, nothing ever did happen to my... I still have the piercings now. It's still completely fine. I never had an infection. It was a success story for me, but it could easily not be. Like, it could have gone wrong. I could have easily gotten an infection and it could have been crap. So, let's see.
I know the video quality isn't very good, and I keep like going like this because it's off just on my phone, and I'm just like checking in the mirror that it's working. So that's in mind, and when I'm like actually do it, I'm gonna have to be like right here and be like, okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'm going to show you everything that I do and whatever. So first of all, I have sanitized my hands properly with proper hand sanitizer.
I have a million comments of everyone being like, come on, stop talking at the start. Like, I was probably just stalling because I was terrified.
Twice, so they're completely clean, and I haven't touched anything other than my phone, which I cleaned properly first, so that's all good. Now, next I'm going to take an alcohol swab.
That's good. I did use an alcohol swab. That is a good tip if you are going to pierce yourself.
Clean my ear.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Let's see what else I'm going to do.
Infection, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to do both sides.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's good. That's good.
Clean.
Yeah, I totally sterilized a texter. Like how I'm saying everything's sterile, but I'm using a texter.
So I'm just going to...
And this bit goes forever. I do remember this. I just drew the dots like a million times. Let's have a look.
And I'm just going to draw where I think I want it, and I'm not going to go through cartilage at all. I'm just
I'm all planned out. I'm not going through cartilage, blah blah blah. I didn't, but
going to go.
And everyone says, yeah, your piercings are too close together. There is no too close. If you see, I don't remember. I think I just pierced one ear, and the next one I did the next day off camera. They are kind of close together, but I do have, if you can see, I have another one after it now. Like now I have the 4. And then I've done all of these myself. I also have one up here on this ear, and then this ear. Which ear am I doing in the video? I think it was this ear. I don't know. But then here I still have the 3, and then I have 1, 2, 3 up here in the cartilage, which I did all the same way. Which, do not pierce cartilage with a gun. Oh, don't do that. But luckily nothing ever has happened. I've had these for 5+ years, and these are all completely fine. I've never had a problem with any of my piercings, which is really lucky. I did do a lot of cleaning and like aftercare, but it could have gone wrong. It could have been terrible. So do not do what I do. Do what I say, not what I do.
Yeah. It's not really where I want it, so I'm just...
It's not what I wanted, blah, blah, blah. I literally draw it for ages. Alright, let's just go along and see. I think the reason I was doing it so close is because I didn't want it to get cartilage.
So now I've already cleaned up.
Now these little things that I was using, they are meant to be single use only. Like this is the little cartridge that at a like a chemist or wherever where they would do a piercing with a gun. I think this cartridge is meant to insert into one of those piercing guns, and you're meant to do it like that. You can do it without the piercing gun, like the way I do in the video, but that I don't believe that's what it's intended for. Would I recommend using these? No, because it's much better to get a piercing from a professional with a needle, but I used it heaps of times. I think it's single use, but I've used it a lot of times on myself. Merlin! My dog's just pulled a tissue box off the shelf. 1 second. So yeah, it is a pretty good product, honestly, but I'm not saying you should use it, but it works.
Earrings. I'm going to quickly plug in the sink so it doesn't fall out.
I bet I didn't sterilize that plug and I've just touched it, so good on you. Imagine all the germs on that cheese.
What the main thing you want to do is make sure that you don't do it on a bad angle.
Now I had no idea how to... Merlin! Can you stop squeaking your toy? Sorry about all the distractions. I had no idea what angle you're supposed to do. I have no training. I don't know. I was just guessing. Like, they are fine. They're all a little bit crooked, but I guess it's just a lobe piercing, so it can't really go that wrong, but yeah. I'm going to confiscate his toy. So, what was I doing? Let's see.
So, you want to check the angle. Okay. If you already have other earrings, you want to check the angle.
And I bet I didn't sterilize those earrings next to it and I'm touching that. Like, the amount of times I'm like, I sterilize everything and I'm just touching everything. Like, a professional would be, 1, wearing gloves, 2, would not be in a bathroom that's the same room as a toilet, 4, 3, everything's wrong. If anyone knows, if you're keeping something sterile, you do not touch anything that has not been sterilized. You wear sterile gloves and you don't touch anything else. You touch only other things that have been sterilized, the needle, the alcohol swab, and that's it. Like, you're not just gonna go touching everything. It's really bad. Like, I was really lucky nothing did happen, although that being said, people have done this a lot worse. Like, to my credit, I had thought about a lot of things and I was trying, and it did go okay in the end. It was successful, but geez, like, the amount of germs I am bringing into the situation.
It's okay, and I'm going to take out my other earrings so I have more room.
And now I'm taking out the other earrings, alright?
Please don't rub off all my stuff. Okay, there we go.
That's
sorry. Just a little bit, but not like this. You just want it to be like that. So, take a deep breath. It doesn't hurt.
So it's coming up, and I know that I chickened out for a lot.
I don't get it. Okay. Is that where I want it?
I'm getting nervous.
I think that's how I want it. Okay.
I want someone to hold my hand. I'm scared. Ooh, I know I chicken out for a lot, so the suspense is literally killing me here.
Chickened out.
Yeah, I did. I'm scared.
Do it nice and fast. And wait, how do I want it? Okay.
You can see I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing. You can see the terror in my eye. One eye. Ooh.
And it's done. It literally doesn't hurt at all.
Oh, that was so fast.
So.
And then you get all the rush. So the reason that I loved piercing, like the reason I ended up with so many ear piercings, is because you get like a huge rush of adrenaline. Especially, like, I know you do get an adrenaline rush when you're being pierced by someone else, but doing it to yourself, I don't know. I think that's why I sort of did so many, because you really, it's like a whole thing, because your body is telling you, like, don't do this, like, you don't want to cause yourself pain, like, don't do this, and then you're so excited, it's going to be a pretty piercing, you're going to do it, it's scary, and then once it's over, you just like get this huge like rush. Unless you've pierced yourself before, like you probably wouldn't know exactly what I mean, but if you have, you would know. And it is addictive. That's why I did so many. Like it's a great rush. It feels really good. That being said, go to a professional. Just because it's fun doesn't mean you should do it yourself.
That's that. I like it a lot. It literally doesn't hurt, and
stop touching it.
Touch it.
Literally, like I'm touching it. Don't touch it.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, don't touch him.
Just checking.
Now this.
Now I've got my spray. This is a proper.
This is from Chemist Warehouse, if you're Australian, and it's just, I've heard a lot of bad reviews about this stuff. I can't remember what it's called, like PSCs, or I don't know. I tried to show the camera. There would be so many germs on that, and no, that's not the proper way to clean a piercing, but there's lots of debates about that, but that's not how I would clean a piercing anymore.
Spray both.
I would do, personally, if I had a new piercing, I would do a salt soak. Probably not straight after it like that though. I don't know, it's been ages since I've got a piercing, but no, I wouldn't be doing it like that.
And then with your clean hands, make sure you always...
Now I got a lot of comments saying this bit was wrong, I remember this, saying never turn a piercing after you get it. Yeah, I think that's up for debate as well. I always had turned my piercings and I've never had a problem. Other people say you shouldn't. I don't know, I'm not an expert, so I don't know.
Sanitize your hands before you do this. Just turn it half and then...
I don't know why I would need to turn it when it's brand new though. It doesn't make sense, but whatever.
Back the other way. Don't ever do a full turn, because if you get hair stuck in it, like I almost did, it's gonna go really like shrivel up in there, could cause infection, could be really nasty when you decide to take it out, but literally that's it. Doesn't hurt at all. It's just scary, like you just think, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt. Doesn't hurt at all, doesn't feel it, you can't feel it. It will hurt for a couple of weeks, like about 2 weeks, or like be sore. If you get an infection, do not take it out.
That is good advice, don't take it out if you get an infection. The infection can get trapped inside, and yeah, it can be really bad. If you have an infection, the first thing you should do is go to a doctor, and you will probably need antibiotics. It's probably going to be bacterial.
Go to the doctor. He will probably try and just prescribe you antibiotics or anything you need. Just don't touch it. Just, you have to, twice a day you have to spray it, turn it, you spray the front and the back.
I love how I'm giving aftercare to everyone. Just like I've pierced my viewers. All right, now this is what you do, blah blah blah, and I'm just a 16-year-old kid. Like I have no expertise, but whatever.
Turn it the other half in the morning, at night. Other than that, don't touch it. Just leave it alone to heal.
I think the reason I've got so many views on this video is that it is kind of straightforward though, and also the title was really good. I don't know why everyone loves a portrait video so much, but I'll have a look in a second. Let's see how much hate I've got.
Obviously, if you're thinking about getting your ears pierced for the first time, I would definitely recommend go to a professional. Yep. But if you are confident enough in your own skills that you're not going to like do it on a really bad angle or whatever,
boys,
that's fine. So just leave it alone. Don't aggravate it. Don't play with it. Do not.
My advice in this video is pretty good if you are going to do it yourself, but just don't do it yourself. Like, but everything I'm saying is true, and if you are going to do it, follow this video. Like, if you want to pierce your ears with a gun, do this, but which I should not be saying, but don't pierce your ears with a gun. Don't pierce your ears by yourself if you're not a professional. That being said, I have pierced some of my friends with a piercing needle, and I shouldn't be doing that either. If you're not a professional or you have no training, you shouldn't be piercing anyone, but I have, and I probably would again if they hyped me up enough. But oh, geez, I'm just sounding really bad. But everyone's gonna do things that are kind of stupid in their life. No one's gonna be
Pierce
perfect.
cartilage with a gun or by yourself or at all. This is not cartilage. This is.
Don't pierce your cartilage with a gun. I did the exact same thing up here. Didn't follow your own advice, Kate, but here we go.
Skin. It's just here on my ear.
Just
So,
kidding.
and also, I had it pierced there about 2-3 months ago.
So this must have been near the start of the year. So I only had it pierced about 3 months ago, and I've pierced it again.
Don't be scared of scar tissue.
Don't be scared of scar tissue.
That's gonna hurt. It didn't hurt at all. So yeah. All right. Bye.
I think you should be scared of scar tissue. I doubt there was much scar tissue there. Oh, the end of the video. Great. Closing the door so I can turn it off. And no editing it whatsoever on this video. Right, now I'm going to read a couple of the comments. Let's see what we've got. Anyone here in 2019? No, just me? Okay, lol. Alright. I am. Instructions unclear, ears on the floor. Great. Look how many comments are on this video. Like, oh, some of these comments are great. They're always, are you in a bathroom during class? Just pierce it. I was so dumb I didn't even get the earring in the gun after just piercing it. It has been years since I've read the comments on this video, so this is great. I like this one. Actually, she isn't a wimp because she did something dangerous and didn't back out. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, I like that. Oh, this one's sweet. To start off, you have a lovely voice and I love your accent and you're very beautiful too. Oh my goodness, I absolutely hate when people are always nagging about, oh, don't pierce it yourself, it's dangerous, it'll get infected, blah, blah, blah. They make it seem as if I'm trying to get it infected, but I'm trying to be safe and sanitary. Gosh, people. I actually pierced my earlobe using a hollow needle method because it actually closed up a while back, and I did pierce my cartilage twice a little over 2 years ago. Again, hollow needle, and I absolutely hated it when people kept bothering me on my decisions. True, that's a good comment. I like that. And definitely doing a hollow needle is a better way. If you're going to pierce yourself, do that. I don't ever read the comments on this because, like, in my head, I know this video has like almost 1 million views, but it doesn't affect me. Like, I don't check the comments, I don't check the views. I only check this to make this video. Because it's really funny because this is like my success, like one YouTube video, and it doesn't affect my life. Like, I don't think about it, and there's all these people commenting and defending me, and look, here's one, you're adorable, don't worry about the video, what is the tiny gun use, blah blah blah. Well, got a pretty good like to dislike ratio. You got 3.6k likes and 957 dislikes, so pretty good. Yeah, look, I've got 1,000 comments on here, like literally. Oh, I've got tons of comments to review. Let's have a look at now. Review comments. You look like Xanthi out of Neighbours. Oh, thanks. I don't think I do. Get out of the toilet, go back to class, that is. That's great. Please don't use a gun, blah blah blah. My dog's annoyed because I'm not paying attention to him. Put music in the background. It's mostly nice comments, it's mostly positive feedback. Like this, this is my one sort of video that ever like got me much revenue or anything like that back when I was making a lot of videos. Like, this was sort of, and the funniest thing, I never expected this video to be successful. I think I made this when I had about 100 subscribers, and I really just thought 100 people would watch it, or less. Like, I thought maybe like 20 people would watch this video. I never thought it would be this big, like, almost 1 million people watch this video, which is insane. Like it's just a really bad little phone video in my bathroom. Like, it's crazy, it's weird, but I hope you liked this reaction. I thought it would be more juicy than that. It honestly wasn't that cringy. sorry if you can hear my dog crying. He is wanting attention, and because I'm talking to you guys instead of him, he's getting very jealous. But yeah, that was actually not as bad as I expected. I think it kind of went well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, pretty good. So I am glad to be back, and I'm going to be making a lot more videos soon. I have a couple of things coming in the mail, and then I'm going to be doing a clothing haul in the next week or so, as I've gotten a couple of, well, quite a few things, which is really exciting, and I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to actually make better videos, and maybe I can be successful of something that is not just quick, easy, pain-free home ear piercing. Maybe you guys will know me for something else. So that would be really cool. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you sometime soon. Bye!